Üdvözlök mindenkit! Hát amit láthattátok 24-e óta, ha jól emlékszem, nem streameltem semmit.
Welcome to Biomutant.
Ez annak volt az oka, hogy több oka is volt végül is. Az első, hogy elmentünk mi is itthonról, úgy döntöttünk, elmegyünk a tengerpartra üdülni, na de nem juttunk oda. Egészségügyi problémák miatt, ezért is nem volt semmilyen stream 24-e óta, pedig szerettem volna, hogy több streamet csináljak. Ez így jött össze, úgyhogy most picit próbálom bepótolni, hogy mondjam úgy, az egészet. Na, egy hülye légy itten járkál, ezek futott. Egy hosszabbat csinálok, megpróbálok egy 2 órás streamet, holnap is folytatom. Attól függ. Úgy jött össze végül is, hogy tiszta véletlenül találkoztam valakivel, aki ajánlt ezt a játékot. És azt mondtam, hogy hát miért is ne, úgyis még mindig várni kell az új játékokra, a jó új játékokra. És azt mondta, hogy kipróbálta és neki nagyon tetszett. Úgyhogy vágjunk bele, nézzük meg, hogy miről szól ez a történet. Én nagyon szkeptikus voltam, amikor megjelent ez a játék. Na most meglátjuk, hogy milyen lesz a történet. Na, egy másodperc nézzem meg, hogy minden rendben van-e. És ha rendben van, akkor folytatjuk is. Ez ilyen, az ember elindulni vakációzni, vagy akárhogy nevezhessük, és nem jut sehova. Én is így jártam. Na ez van. Na de jól vagyok, és kész. Na ez van. Az a lényeg, hogy jól vagyok, aztán tovább. Ezt valahogy. Na, lássuk. Ez most... Azt hiszem robot. Nem néztem meg abszolút, azt mondtam, hogy online együtt megnézzük. Oh.
Encode your DNA.
Oké. Akkor... Ja. Érthető. Na jó, szerintem megyünk a legelsővel. Ez volt a címlapon is a lemezen, úgyhogy ez nekünk pont jó lesz. Attributes.
Define your genetic structure.
Hát... Charisma, intellektuál... Oh! Oké. Milyen pofái vannak, Jézus. Karizma. Na jó. Maradjunk egy ilyen közepesnél valahol. Kb. Jó van ez így nekünk.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Ahos, ez rezisztens. Mindenből 6%, vagy pedig tudunk rakni többet. De nekem nem hallatszik rosszul az, hogy mindenből 6%. Aztán többé valószínű, hogy még lehet ezeket még fejleszteni. Ugye jó médium lesz.
Choose your first style.
First style. Oh. Nem tudom. Valamelyik. Például. quiz. Piros nyuszi, vagy nyuszi, vagy te vagy róka nyuszi, vagy fogalmam sincs milyen állat ez.
Pick your main color.
Lila, meg zöld. Jó. Sárga az irítségtől a másik. Na maradj fehér.
Choose your detail color.
Ja, detail color lehet piros például.
Pick a class.
Azt mondja, hogy class. Deadeye. Strictly skillful rogue. Choose an alive outside the law. Society.
Commander. Cipher.
Ooh. Okay.
Saboteur. Sentinel.
Meg mi? Buzogál? Szerű valami.
Deadeye. Sentinel.
Your
Deadeye.
armor, your ranged weapon.
Commander. Cipher. Command Deadeye. Commando. Deadeye. Commando. Cipher. Commander. Deadeye. Deadeye chosen.
Hát elnézéseteket kérem, de egy telefonhívást muszáj volt felvenni. Ez nem igazán szokás ilyenkor csinálni, de ez muszáj volt. Nagyon fontos volt. Sajnálom. Na.
Good choice.
Jó.
Here's somebody with a troubled
Ó, de gyors
past,
vagy.
drawn into the spotlight of a
Ez
story
sokkal
that's
gyorsabb, mint ahogy én
already
gondoltam.
begun.
De szép. Jump. Jó.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Na, balra vagy jobbra?
But for you, it's not only a crossroads, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Freedom and loyalty. Szerintem na, dark vagy light.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Jó. Tehát azt mondja, hogy...
So glad to realize who you really are. Let's keep to the bright and better path moving on.
You can't contradict yourself like that. You made the right choice to begin with. Why would you change your mind?
Because you can't deny what's deep within your heart. Sometimes a thought is just a thought. In the end, it's the way you act that counts.
But remember, this is just the beginning of the end.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
Oké. Tehát van stamina, jó. Ez meg mi? Keep out.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Hoppa, ezt én észre se vettem. Milyen szépen lő. Aha. Mik ezek a kliklikek? Oké. Barry egy. Ó. Jól üt ez. Nice. Oh shit.
You'd better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Oké. Eddig nem tűnik rossznak, kicsit fura a karakter.
It was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Úgy hívják, hogy biomutáns, úgyhogy... Nem csodálom, hogy fura. Mondtam, bum.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Okay. Yeah. Milyen? Bam, bam! Ding! Comic book. Nincs semmi? Miért lehet ide jönni akkor? Ó, tehát... Milyen cselei vannak, hé? Hofa. Na most... még szeretném nézni kicsit a beállításokat. System settings. Hogy kell erre rámenni? Jó. Kamera, motion blur, lássuk, hogy ez milyen maximum van. Ne halljak meg után. Erős mozgós, nem szeretem. Ezt le egészen. A field of view fel van rakva, mennyire lehet. Video, sharpening, nem shapening. Lássuk, ez mi. Ez mintha jobban kirajzolja a dolgoknak a kontűrjét. Így van. Sokkal jobban néz ki ez a shapening-el, szerintem. De lehet, hogy 40 túl sok. Rakjuk fel, és meglássuk. Na jó, menjünk tovább, lássuk, mi van még itt. Érdekes. Mi ez, az meg Fallout? Weapon addon. Oké. És hogy lehet ezeket használni a kép? Szerintem special effect on, igen. Quick menu. Tehát van egy quick menu. Oké. Oh. Lehet, hogy ez nem volt olyan jó. Ez a health. Pick it up. You can use a bandage by holding. Aha, oké. És ezt pisálni fogsz, bazeg. Small stock. Fogalmam sincs, hogy mire jó, de felvettük. Ja, ez magától rászakik. Oké. Hát az nagyon bírálni így ki.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Very. Hát így nagyon mosódott az egész. Ouch! Jó. És ez micsoda? Fallen enemies can often looted for... Oké. És adnak valamiket, jó. Ezt a shippeninget én visszarakom, mert nekem jobban tetszett úgy, de nem fogom felrakni teljesen, csak egy 20-asra. Így. Na, meg mi? Click, blank, oké. Oh. Na, vajon ebbe beledöglik? Nem tudom. Mutáns, úgyhogy biztos nem fogja szeretni az olajat, de nem lehet tudni. Na mindegy. Meghaltál-e? Még egy common item, ezeket majd megnézzük. Még van valami...
Someone will pay dearly for that.
Tehát itt van egy rakás. Oké. Flipback. És be tudom célozni, vagy így van. Aha. Ezt így jó tudni? Mert legközelebb meg kell próbálni kilőni a keziből. Na, most meglátjuk. Igen. De ennek shieldja van. Oké. Upgrade points. Experience, tehát hogy ne... Úgyhogy experience az kell. Azt még nem tudjuk, hogy rakjuk fel, de hamar kiderül. Level up, megoldva. Itt van a karakter. Attribute points, choice by these. Jó. Na, mire adjunk? Melee damage, hát a melee-t azt elég sokat használom, kinek tüket nem igazán. Move speed, vagy a luck. Critical chance, luck chance. 3-ról 6-ra.
As long as you're happy.
Jobb itemeket. Igen. Close combat. Már megy, itt van two-handed slash. Aha. Értem. Húha. Kemény a fickó. És az alarmed. Hagyjuk, ezt meghagynám. Muszáj felhasználjam. Na jó legyen. Ranger Guns. Tessék. Jó. Gear. Inventory consumables, ranger parts. És itt vannak a consumables. Ezek érthetők. Jó. Ó, van map. Jó nagy. Na jó. Jó felémészeten nem. Nem akarod kinyitni az ajtót, babám?
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Nice and easy.
Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Wow. Ez ennyit arról a... Hát jó, csak nem csináltam, amit mondtam. Egyszer le kellett volna okézzem, biztos. Talán ezeket a tutoriálokat jól lenne kiszedni, ha bár én se tudtam a double jumpot.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they share under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Okay.
Strung up. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks.
These moves left, Okay.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Yeah.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go.
No più.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Making great progress. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Wherefore? Where?
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present. It was after the attack that the Unity fell apart. Your Muma's decided. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Oh. Kicsi mókus, vagy mi az? Cseles mókus. Whoopi, whoopi. Karatéka. Ja. Azért. Ja. As before.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks he understands why you came all the way out here, to see them. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Akkor?
You've found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world.
Okay.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, from this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a... One day, the land won't be as peaceful. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only ones... He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong. He wants you to understand that you'll...
Megértettem, hogy mi van.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the...
Na tessék. Abnormál. Oké. Van olyan hálónk.
You're
Hogy
getting
még
a
hogy
hang of it.
használjuk, hogy lássuk. Crowbar is az ajtót hív.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Go.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Én ki fogom venni ezeket a... Ki lehet venni így általán? Game. Skill quest, damage, numbers... Hát ez... annyira nem érdekel. Comic book effect. Jó. Smoothing. Audio, video, shapening. Hát ez nem valami, ez a shapening dolog. Szerintem az van, hogy túlságosan erős. Ha berakom is, olyan, mintha nagy lenne a kontrasztja az egésznek. Sőt, meg a fickónak is. Tudja a franc, majd kitalálom. Lássam, milyen gért kaptam. Inventory, tehát consumable, jó. Ennyi. Outfits. Ja, ezeket meg lehet vásárolni. Jó. Automaton. Tehát ez egy automaton? Jó. Flashlight. Mi van? Neked van a lámpád azért? Oké. Appearance, automaton. Jó. That's on surfi pelago. Na ne figyelj. És valahol meg van a Tree of Life is biztos. Nem mit akarsz mondani? Valahogy lehet választani? Nem. Ja, hát kijuttál. Ügyes vagy, mit mondjak. Jó. Mi lett a munkos? Vagy mi a sárkány vagy
A
nem?
signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Oké. Hát ezek lesznek a fast travelek. Jó. Nem akkora gamak. 3 feje is van. Mindent összetörtem.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Mi ez hátának? Hogy ne lenne, nem ilyen barlangban. Wow! Végre játék, aminek valami van a víz hátánál. Ez jó esett. Na lássuk, mi van még itt.
It's a bridge. Just get over it. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Survivor. Ooh. Elmegyünk a Survivorhoz is. Na itt van minden. Dugóhúzó. Rakásan meg vannak halva. Vagy mit tudom én. Ugye házban van itt. Pipestone. Van erre.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the... He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intention. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
Oh. Aha. Jó.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Megint elfasisztak.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Jó.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Jó, robbanás, jó. Jó. Hát... Menjünk erre. Vízzel bajod van-e? A kicsivel nincs, aztán nagyjal meglássuk, ha lesz olyan.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Okay. Én ebben nem szökök belé, mert van egy rossz előérzésem. Tartunk. Oké.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Na hát akkor ez lehet, hogy nincs olyan sok item itten. De valamik csak vannak. Ó, fel tud menni.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Hopes you have patience. The Sifu can't stop himself from talking sometimes. Let's hope this isn't one of those days.
Sibi? Lapvanen aginkanman. Geradna fal hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He didn't expect that of you. You're the essence of a... He thinks you should reconsider and follow your heart instead of your mind. Otherwise, he'll have no choice but to treat you as a rival. Relieved you came to your senses and chose what... The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Wants to know if they could help a... Beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. It's becoming terminal. Muscles like steel. You look ready. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. But you need practice. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't... You should... She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you.